Hi, I'm Maddie Winter, the expert on weathering. When rocks are exposed to air, water, and chemical compounds and start to break down, this is known as weathering. Physical weathering is the mechanical breakdown of rocks and minerals caused by the freeze-thaw cycle, plant roots, or burrowing animals going into cracks and breaking rocks apart. The freeze-thaw cycle is when water goes into the cracks in between rocks and freezes, then expanding cracks and eventually breaking the rock apart. Chemical weathering is the breakdown of rocks resulting from chemical reactions or the dissolving of chemical elements from rocks. The chemical weathering of rocks is necessary for organisms for it releases essential nutrients from rocks into the soil. These newly released nutrients are known as primary materials and they turn into the ionic forms of their chemical elements after being released and are then known as secondary minerals. Scientists measure the rate of weathering in order to assess how rapidly soil fertility can be renewed in an ecosystem. Acid rain is the disruptive form of chemical weathering that occurs when sulfur is emitted into the atmosphere from fossil fuel combustion and combines with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. Acid rain can be disrupted to ecosystems by causing the runoff of certain minerals into rivers and is responsible for much of the breaking down of statues and gravestones. Erosion and deposition occur after weathering. Erosion is the removal of rock fragments from an ecosystem, which usually happens when rivers pick up pieces of rock, while deposition is where the pieces of rock end up after being carried down a river.